Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a break for Stephen Shamus.
Good to see you, my friend. How's it going?
It's great. It's 190 degrees in California. I finally made it to the hot California summer. It is not fun.
It's 60 something degrees here. It got really chilly in New
York. That's great. I wish.
Yeah.
It's not even cold at night. It's just hot always.
All right, what do we got this week, Alex?
Oh man, we're jumping right back into all the cool fun stuff. We're gonna talk a little Cosmo the Space Dog.
Sorceress, this.
Where are we?
You would have been still on nowhere. Cosmo! How you doing, buddy? We were just about...
DBZ, or Dragon Ball for you fans. Something really hot right now, Spider-Punk, and then we're gonna end it with Harley Keener.
Don't move.
You got me. Nice potato gun. Barrel's a little long. Between that and the wide gauge, it's gonna diminish your FPS.
And I'm not gonna spoil it unless you know the name off the top of your head.
Got it. And by the way, this Spider-Punk is crazy.
Spider-Punk is huge right now. Yeah.
I wonder. All right, we'll have to get into that. Okay, what are we starting with, Alex?
Yeah, let's talk about Cosmo the Space Dog.
Yeah, so Cosmo the Space Dog is supposed to be in Guardians 3, voiced by Maria Bakalova from the Borat film.
Yes,
which is very funny, by the way.
Good for her.
I love Borat. It's very nice. Yeah, she's very nice. So anyway, talk a little bit about Cosmo the Space Dog. And these books have really shot up. I mean, usually you don't see the pets shoot up like this, but this one is really shot up.
Yeah, I mean, we see Cosmo in a deleted or end credit scene, I think, with Howard the Duck in Guardians 1 or 2. It might be 1. But he's been in the books since, the 2000s. It was an Abnett Lanning creation. Just a fun character, but the character does speak. It is a communicative character, so it's not just like, what is it with Stripesy or whatever the cats and like Ace the Bat Hound. Like, it's not just a background pet, it's an actual character in the book. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I hope the character's more fleshed out in the movie.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be voiced by Maria, so it'll probably be a full part. So Nova number 8, probably not a highly ordered book, by the way.
No.
January of 2008. It's 14 years old already. 25 9.8. It's about a $350 plus book now.
Wow.
$100 to $110 raw. First appearance of the Luminals of Zar 3. I guess that's Cynosure Phase Suspensor, Discharge Crater, and Suspensor.
Yep.
Okay.
You said it.
Cosmo and Nowhere, Dan Abnett and the Andy Lanning story, Wellington Alves and Scott Hanna art with an Adi Granoff cover.
A lot of big
so
names
that
there.
book is hot. I would say you could find these in dollar box, but I don't think people really ordered that book.
No. Maybe, I mean, this is the whole like space stuff, so it was popular, but not huge. Not by 8. That's a drop off.
Got it. Okay, what's next, Alex?
Dragon Ball Z, the comic book.
This continues the trend of the nostalgia stuff.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about Dragon Ball Z. These books have gone crazy in prices, Alex.
Yeah. This is the nostalgia thing, plus the manga as comic book. I mean, back when they were putting these out, when Viz was doing them, they're very low ordered. Dragon Ball Z wasn't as popular as it is. I would even say maybe, you're looking at like 2000, 2001, 2002, when it was like at its height. Over here, and then like the tapes were going crazy. People were going to Suncoast and buying $40 tapes of 3 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. But when you're looking for something like this, we talked about the Sailor Moon. The Pokemon books are also extremely hard to find in nice shape. Just getting these, just to find the books are hard, and to find them in nice shape are almost super hard to find. Super rare.
Yeah, I would try to buy these raw, because even in mid grades, these are selling for a lot of money. So Dragon Ball Z number 1, Viz. comics from 1985. There's only one 9.8. There's 5 9.6s. $160 raw, Alex. A 9.6 just sold for 600. 9.6 sold for 600. Got to pick them up raw. First American appearance of Goku, Gohan, Piccolo, Bulma, and Vegeta. It's an Akira Toriyama story and art. And then the second one is Dragon Ball Z #1 from Viz from 1998. 13 years later, there's only 10 9.8s. One recently sold for $1,300 and 9.6 sold for $400, and it's $250 raw. So this one's even about the same. Yeah, this one is very expensive too.
Yeah.
Again, it's an Akira Toriyama story and art, which 13 years later, that's pretty interesting. And it's a special manga style edition. So these books are on fire.
Yeah,
I would think you could find these books. I think they did print a decent number of these things. They're just probably super rare and high grade, and they just haven't lasted the test of time because they weren't worth that much money for so long.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the older shops, the shops that have been around since the mid 90s that have still been around, I would go to those. They might still have some in their bins, $10, $20 here.
Yeah.
Some out.
All right. So before we go to Spider-Punk, Alex's pick of the week. What do you got for us, Alex?
I have actual physical items, and I'm showing my copy, the first copy of a previews magazine that I've bought in probably 20 years or so. I don't buy previews magazines, but the new Bad Idea book, written by Mark Waid and art by David Lapham. There's a 5-page story in the previews that's only available in the previews. So right now they're selling between $5 to $20.
Really, that much, huh?
I mean, previews magazines are usually free when you go into the store and ask for previews. They usually, they're free books, or they're $3 or something like that.
Right.
Most of the time they're free. But yeah, I mean, it's a first appearance. I mean, we see it with the Miles Morales Marvel magazine previews, how that goes for a lot of money. And if this story is never reprinted, it's the only way to read it. So interesting thing that this Bad Idea company is continuously making new trends in the comic world.
Got it. Okay, Alex, what do we got next? This is the big one.
Spider-Punk.
Okay, what the heck is going on with Spider-Punk?
First of all, I mean, the design's great. If you like punk music and like UK stuff, this is a great design. Also, I think most people think he's going to be in the Spider-Verse movie, and that means first appearances. You're talking about Spider-Gwen all over again, Peter Porker. Those when they showed up in the Spider-Verse movie, those books went crazy, and now he's going to be more than likely he's going to be in the second movie, and out of control. Plus, the new series that's out is selling quite well.
Yeah, wait till you. I hope you're sitting down. Okay,
Always.
All right. Amazing Spider-Man number 10, January of 2015. Olivia Coipel is the cover A.
Mm-hmm.
First appearance of Spider-Punk, Dan Slott story, Olivia Coipel art, Gabriel Dell'Otto cover. I'm sorry, the Gabriel Dell'Otto is the variant cover.
Yep.
238 9.8s, which is not a small number. $350.
Wow.
They're $150 in 9.6. So that's what they're in about raw condition, 100 plus raw. Then there's a Jeff Wamister animated 1 in 10 variant cover, 68 9.8s. It's a $350 to $400 book. Okay. And then the Gabriel Dell'Otto 1 in 25 variant cover, 181 9.8s. That's a $750 book.
Yeah. Wow.
Alex, what is going on with that book?
That's amazing,
man. Okay. Then you have Edge of Spider-Geddon number 1, Gerardo Sandoval cover A, from October of 2018. There are 40 9.8s. That's about $125. Then there's the Cully Hamner Spider-Punk variant cover of that issue.
Mm-hmm.
17 9.8s. That's about $150. And then the second print Gerardo Sandoval cover is about $100 raw. Can't find it. That came out in December of 2018. Okay. And then you've got Spider-Geddon number 1 from December of 2018. By the way, you got to try to pick these books up raw.
Yeah.
Will Sliney. So the only cover that people want of that Spider-Geddon number 1 is the Will Sliney Spider-Punk variant cover. They did variant covers of a bunch of the different animated characters, but the one that everybody wants is the Will Sliney Spider-Punk variant cover. There are 12 9.8s. Okay, it's a $65 book, but $25 raw. It's a Christos Gage story. Okay, then you have Spider-Punk #1 from June of 2022, just came out. Olivier Coipel cover A, 94 9.8s already. 94 only from June of this year. That's $200 book. The Maria Wolf variant cover, 32 9.8s, 75 to 80 bucks. The Todd Nauck headshot variant cover, 16 9.8s. That's about a $50 book in 9.8. The headshot covers are not the ones that everybody wants. The Mike Del Mundo 1 in 25 variant cover, 31 9.8s. That's about $150. Then there's the Takashi Okazaki 1 in 50 variant cover. There's 33 9.8s. That's a $400 book.
Jeez,
$150 in 9.6. Yeah. And then there's the Tony Daniel Unknown Comics variant cover. There's only 3 9.8s. That's about a $20 raw book. The Tony Daniel Virgin cover, 2 9.8s. That's a $35 raw book. And then the last book to look at is Amazing Spider-Man #1 from June of 2022, the J. Scott Campbell cover variant E, as in Eric. There's only 19 9.8s, and that's a $150 book. That's got the Spider-Punk cover. It's limited to 1,800, aka Spider-Man number 895. So those are the Spider-Punk.
I would get that now.
Yeah.
Buy that now.
Yeah,
That's
and
cheap.
I try to buy them raw. There's only 1,800 printed, by the way.
Yeah,
Only 1,800 printed.
definitely grab those.
All right, what are we closing with tonight, Alex?
Your favorite Iron Man character, Harley Keener.
Yeah, talk about this a few years too late. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Harley Keener was the little boy in Iron Man 3 who helps Tony Stark and Iron Man, and he shows up at the end of Endgame at the funeral. He's the one person that nobody recognizes at all, and everybody had to go into deep dive on the internet to figure out who that character was. But he is now in the comic books, and his first appearance was in a children's book. And I remember when this book hit stands, it was absolutely, positively 100% under ordered. It was ordered as a children's book. Every store maybe got 1 or 2. Nobody ordered more than 5 copies of this book, and they're going to be very hard to find.
Yes. So it's WEB web, W.E.B. So it's Web of Spider-Man #1, but not the original Web of Spider-Man.
Right.
From August of 2021, Guri Hiru cover A, 361 9.8. That's about a $70 book. First appearance of Harley Keener in the Marvel Universe continuity, Kevin Shinnick story, Alberto Albuquerque art. Then you have the Mike Matuzak variant cover, 155 9.8s. That's about a $90 book, $20 raw. And then you have the Mark Bagley 1 in 25 variant cover, 69 9.8s, $235, $105 in 9.6. Then here's this one. The Todd Nauck variant, 122 9.8s. That's about a $650 book. Talk about this.
Wow.
The cast member, it's the cast member edition, only given to employees of Disneyland Avengers Campus. They do that from time to time.
Yeah, so this is there was a Galaxy's Edge book that was like this. That's extremely hard to find. One of the rides in Avengers Campus is a Spider-Man ride where you are part of this group of invited guests with Spider-Man, and you get these web shooters and you shoot these robots and everything like that. It's very much a big storyline in the park, and so anybody that worked in the park and on these rides got this comic. So again, you're not going to find these. I mean, you know, if you're getting a bunch of free stuff at work and one's a comic book, you're either giving it to your kid, you're throwing it away, you just don't care. Like, you don't understand the value in something like that. So to find these out in the wild's crazy. I mean, I'll go look for them. I'll put an ad on Facebook Marketplace in California and see if anybody's selling them. But yeah, hard to find.
Okay. And then the second print with the yellow logo, September of 2021, 47 9.8s. That's about a $50 book. So the expensive ones are the Bagley book and the Todd Nauck variant cover.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay, cool. All right, Alex, that does it for today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the field below. And we thank everybody for coming, and we will see you next week. Same bat time.
Same bat channel.